He's dead.
He is. Look at his half. His bottom half got chopped off. What the fuck?
Can't take your legs to heaven, Jerry. We are making good time. We're about halfway through our journey and halfway through the stream. Next up, also coming out in January 91, the game every kid wanted for Christmas that year, but it barely missed Christmas.
Oh,
so they had to take a rain check on it.
Mm-hmm.
If you were lucky, your parents took you back to Woolworths or Montgomery Ward in January of 91, and they bought you The Hunt for Red October.
Hey,
This is based on a movie. I think it's the only high-tech game based on a movie. This was about a submarine. It had Sean Connery, and the movie poster was red. That's all I know about it.
I know there's a sub. I guess that's a story. I'm not sure.
It later inspired the IRIM game In the Hunt.
Danny. Did it?
Yeah. In the Hunt is a direct reference to The Hunt for Red October. Anyway, what you're about to see, none of it ever happened, which is good.
Okay. Yeah, and then this is based on the Tom Clancy novel, as were many movies in the day.
You might think of this as the first console Tom Clancy game.
Oh my god, Danny, why did you tell me that? This sucks.
Yep, long before Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, it all started here, baby.
Tom Clancy's The Hunt for Red October, only on NES. Tom Clancy's Tom Clancy, only on Tom Clancy. Yeah, this is the chiptune Soviet fucking... Oh, that's good.
Hey, no spoilers.
Okay.
So this is by Beam Software, who we covered in the past. They did a lot of fucked up NES ports, but they also did good games. They did Super Nintendo Shadowrun, Super Nintendo True Lies. Mm-hmm. They had a few good games. They could do good stuff when they had the budget. High-tech entertainment did not give them the budget. Now, weirdly enough, this actually does play a lot like IRIM's In the Hunt, because when you surface, you can use these missiles, and you have this other one that shoots in front of you. But aside from that, well, it's this.
Yeah, this is by the same makers of that great Looney Tunes Space Race game we played. Yeah.
Oh, God. You know, I think I know someone who worked on that game, so I can't I can't criticize it too much.
Yeah, be nice, Danny.
Game development is a job, a hard one. It's done by real people.
Mm-hmm. Like, I can't be like, haha, you worked on a bad game. I worked at Target. You should see the shit I had to sell to people at one point. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah, it's called Funhouse. It's based on the show that you love. It's got a great version of J.D. Roth in it. Looks just like him.
I guess this is...
Anyone play this? I think this also came out on Super Nintendo.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen anybody in chat who's actually played this. I can't imagine this sold well, but what do I know?
It was the hit movie of 1990.
Chat's calling this flappy subs.
The sub looks pretty blomby. That's why I called it a slub.
Wait. Got a great piece of info here. At one point in development, according to Arnold Rimmer, this game had giant squid enemies, and the devs were forced to remove them because they didn't appear in the game. Why didn't The Hunt for Red October feature giant squids?
It could have been cool.
Why didn't Sean Connery fight a giant squid in a sub? Why didn't they do that?
Should have been in the movie, and thus should have been in the game. I love these enemies with homing missiles, by the way. They're real hard to avoid.
Just, God.
I like the droning music.
I don't, but there's something really ominous about this.
Something ominous and kind of depressing, you know? Like, if you play this too long, you may start to get, like, real sad.
This is some Polybius music. Like, yeah, you hear this, and then you start to, like... This is like the, the Lavender Town myth. Like, it's this. All these children, they had to remove the Hunt for Red October game because they'd play this game, and then Sean Connery, their faces would turn to blood, and Sean Connery would start yelling, and I don't know.
They'd get a perfect Sean Connery accent, making them unfit for American society.
And unknown Americans hate more than Sean Connery, apparently. Yeah, this is depressing music. Okay, so we're hearing that the SNES version of this game had its opening text make its way into the ROM for the Beethoven game, which makes sense because Beethoven's. I know Beethoven's second was by. Oh.
That was by RSP.
Yeah.
But it was still a high-tech expressions game, so they probably shared some code. What do you say we lose all our lives and see if there's a good game over screen?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, this one's a dud. To use military terminology. Aww.
We died. I think we drowned.
Dead at sea.
Oh, rip. That's a nice clap cover and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, but shame about the game.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to a good Hunt for Red October port. There is a code in this game.
Okay.
And that code lets you skip levels. So I skipped the end of level 1, and I was amazingly disturbed to find out that there are cutscenes in this game.
Ooh. We did not see a giant squid. Please ignore it. It is not canon to see a giant squid. Who is that?
I want to know what actor this is that they tried to portray here.
This looks like... What the fuck?
And who's this guy?
Okay, so apparently the last level is a side-scrolling platformer level.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, that's just Tom Clancy and older Tom Clancy, like...
Tom Clancy and Tom Clancy's dad.
Solid Clancy and Liquid Clancy, or whatever.
Oh, he banged his fist on the desk.
Yeah, it's like Jim Cornette and this guy. I don't fucking know.
They're recording a podcast.
Yeah, it's a Yancey Clancy and Clancy.
So you move on to level 2, which has the same music, and by this point, you're going to want to never play this game ever again.
Not a fan.
Also, I found out that you can only use the stage select code once. If you try to do it in this level, it doesn't work. Go figure. You gotta play through this one legit. One thing I like...
This level is... Oh, look at that! This level is Echo, you're right.
It has terrain deformation. You can actually shoot the rocks, and they change a little bit.
Oh, hey, it's something.
Maybe this is actually a good game.
I mean, if it has, like, damage and all, like, you know... Oh, rip.
The Hunt for Red October. No one's favorite NES game.
Hey, that wasn't very good.
That was January 91. The next high-tech expressions game to be released, if you were a fan waiting for their next game in their catalog, you had to wait till November. 10 brutal months of waiting for the next high-tech expressions game. And what came out? That's right. It's a compilation of their previous Sesame Street games. ABC and 1, 2, 3 on the same cartridge.
Hell yeah! That's what I call a good deal.
Hell of a deal. So let's go ahead and play the other games we didn't play last time. We kind of ignored Ernie. Let's give Ernie his time to shine.
Alright.
I will say the music here sounds... If it's not David Wise, they definitely used Rare's sound engine. Because it sounds just like his other work. And there's some nice little rotatey effects there.
Okay. Hey, that's a cute rabbit.
I'm learning.
I know... I'm sorry, Ernie looks like he's wearing a kimono. You know what I mean? Like, a little bit, right?
I brought us back these kimonos from Japan, Bert.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one who thinks he looks like that. That's beautiful.
Made of pure silk. To your specifications.
I just love the idea of oh god, Bert throwing a fit.
Bert making custom-fitted kimonos.
I'm sorry,
Ernie having to travel to Japan just to pick them up. So these games, they vary in complexity. This is the most simple one. Later on, you have to match colors as well as shapes. It's to get the young brain thinking, you know?
Yeah, kids. You gotta open your mind. Yeah, Bert and Ernie are totally kimono guys. Like, I don't know. They would totally be late 80s, early 90s kimono people.
And now for the best game of the collection, Ernie's Big Splash.
Oh, I like this game.
Look at that. It's got a wave effect. There's layers. Rubber Ducky went behind the words.
Why does this look so good?
Weird amount of effort. Oh, wow, they gave me the easiest pattern possible. Let's do it. There we go. Done.
Got him.
I beat the game.
Okay, so this is David Wise.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds just like him.
Okay. And yeah, we mentioned it earlier in chat, but I guess I'll mention it again because it's in not in chat. I mentioned earlier on the stream, but yeah, these games were outsourced to Zippo Games, which are by the Pickford Bros. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good old Pickfords, the pre-Plock days. Now, if you're a fancy lad, you may make a more complicated path to Ernie. I don't know, for fun. Let's do that.
You gotta do something.
Parents bought me a Sesame Street ABC 123, even though I'm 16. Gotta make the most of it.
Why would they? Whatever.
They say it's because I was held back in kindergarten again for the 12th year in a row.
I mean, it can get pretty hard. I always get tricked on when we start learning about triangles, personally.
Yeah. Was it 3 sides? 4 sides? And
I don't remember.
The unique thing is every tile has its own animation. So you can see Rubber Ducky going on a journey. A journey to Ernie.
The Ernie journey? Yeah, journey to Ernie. I love that each of the squares has their own tune, too.
Mm-hmm. If nothing else, there's a nice audio-visual punch to this that at least engages young children's minds, supposedly. I should also note that on PC, these games were released for $9.99 each. Or you could get a Nintendo cartridge with 2 games on it for $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
There's a drill tweet for everything.
Mm-hmm. God. And there he goes. He's home.
So it's been a sparse year. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay.
It's been a sparse year for High-Tech Expressions, but they're gonna blow your socks off because in December of 1991 they released 2 games, including what I believe is their best game, the next game.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Hey, this music is actually kind of good. Oh, it's her.
I would argue High-Tech Expressions' best game is not just a Barbie game, but it's an Imagineering game. Imagineering looks good compared to every single other game that High-Tech Expressions published.
Alright, we got a Glamorous Quest here going on, so I love Glamorous Quest. Alright, Whoop is hype. We got hype in chat.
There are some defenders of this game, and Whoop, you make a good argument. This is not the worst game. It's not even the worst Imagineering game.
It's definitely not the worst High-Tech Expressions game.
Let's go ahead and play this.
Yeah. Okay, we're dreaming.
The story starts with Barbie going to sleep.
I also love reading about mermaids. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've all been there.
Mm-hmm. I do this every night, except it's watching roller coaster YouTube videos. Like, wow, I love watching videos about things I'm not riding. I need to sleep.
And then you dream about roller coasters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spooky.
Oh, I love that color change. It's been so long since I've seen this game in action.
I was surprised at how... I don't want to call it good, but I would rather play this than any of the Simpsons games that Imagineering made.
Yes, same here.
Barbie has a lot of thoughts.
She's got a lot to think about. You have to go to the mall, pick up a new outfit. Alright, I'm saying Barbie, Barbie says trans right, Barbie loves gay rats. I agree with this. Barbie...
All these are true.
Barbie can be an ally, absolutely.
Now, what she's actually doing there is foreshadowing, because in her dream, she dreams about everything she talked about. First, you go to the mall to pick up an outfit, and to this game's credit, the sprite is huge. This is the biggest damn Barbie I've ever seen. She has different candies she can use to dodge the obstacles in her way. I don't know how to do this one. But here, you can give something to the dog. There you go. Hey, okay.
Hey, that's clever.
So it's more of a puzzle platformer than a platformer. It still has plenty of platforming, though.
Yeah, Lady Lena. I completely agree. This is not the best. This is not the worst game based on a toy doll on the NES.
Not the worst Barbie game.
I would say Jenny is a worse game than this.
Jenny is so bad. That, and I appreciate that this game is full of hidden stuff and things that aren't always obvious until you start experimenting with what you got in your pockets.
Okay, advice from Whoop, you can control the arc with your D-pad of your throw.
Really? What the fuck?
Thank you for the advice! That changes everything!
That does change everything.
Oh
I didn't know that.
God.
Speedrunners take note. There is a speedrun scene for this game. I think it's like less than 10 minutes, right?
I don't know.
I do know this is a very short game. There's underwater sequences. I know there's an impossible level right at the end. I've seen people I know had to play this on Cuso Grande and they did not enjoy the experience. But I say, if you're a little girl looking for a video game on the NES for you, you could probably do a lot worse.
You could do a lot worse on that damn system. We will be playing this eventually on Mascot Fridays because this is absolutely a platformer.
I mean, you could have played Win, Lose, or Draw.
Win, Lose, or Draw isn't a platformer, thank God.
Well, yeah, still.
Oh, yeah. What's that cat doing? Nice, thank you, cat.
Whoa, Killer Kite! Get out of here.
Okay, it's just over 12 minutes if you are top tier.
Damn. Speedrunners, you want to get in on that? That's your chance. Here you have to enlist the help of the cat to close the ball dispenser.
I love this.
Again, not going to call this great, but compared to everything else we've seen, I'm shocked at how good this is.
It's a breath of fresh air compared to the Muppet game.
Like, of all people, Imagineering ended up showing up everyone else by making a decent Barbie game.
Sorry, I'm just jamming here. I like this.
Well, speaking of the music, someone at High Tech Expressions did not like the music in this game whatsoever. So what they did is, when it came time for a reprint, because this game sold very well apparently, before it was reprinted, they commissioned an entirely new soundtrack for several of the levels.
Oh, wow.
You can find that ROM. It's called Revision A. The European version also has the improved soundtrack. We'll listen to that in a minute. But I can't think of any other NES game where someone decided, nope, shit sucks, we gotta make a whole new soundtrack. This Barbie game is unreleasable in its current state. Oh shit. Killer dress.
Oh, man. Gotta say, it's a nice ensemble. I like the hat, I like the gloves, I like the skirt. Very nice.
Yeah, it all matches.
Okay, you gotta hit it. Oh, okay, you gotta eliminate the clothing.
And finally the hat.
Get out of here.
Man, I did not know about being able to change the angle. That's a game changer right there.
Alright. You did it, Dan. You completed the level.
I'm the best at Barbie.
Alright, we got some Barbie game stands here. Good.
Look at this, a different outfit for level 2.
Oh, I like that. Oh, because she's at the mall. Okay.
That's expensive in terms of ROM storage space, having to make an entirely different outfit for such a large character. Why did Imagineering of all people give a shit when no one else did?
Okay, Opponent actually mentions that the Game Boy version of Tetris changed its audio in version 1.1 and added the...
You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. That was a weird one. Yeah, the one song everyone associates with Tetris was not originally in the game. The very rare initial Japanese print had a totally different song. I have that cartridge. If you want to buy it, it is 1,000 American dollars.
What?
I'm just putting out a sales offer for everyone. Anyone want to give me $1,000? No questions asked.
Damn, Danny.
I gotta hustle.
I guess we're hustling today.
I'm like Barbie. I'm out there making it work.
Listen, if you want to just give us $1,000, we will never just stop. We will never stop you.
Should I go back to sleep? Should I wake up? I'm gonna wake up.
Yeah, rip Danny's 1cc clear.
We'll eventually play more of this game on Mascot Friday.
Alright, we're being undercut by Joe Bush for $9.99. So.
Damn it.
This is just like eBay. I hate it.
$9.98. I've had to do that a few times this week on eBay. It sucks.
I'm sorry.
I'll show you to sell this game for $5 less. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna show Rev A. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. Is this the one with the bad music?
This is the one with the good music,
Okay,
apparently.
the good music. I thought the other one was pretty
You were jamming out to the bad music. This track's new.
I'm gonna say it, this music is worse.
Yeah, I listened to them on TCRF, where they're both documented, and I like the original more.
Yeah, this sucks, sorry. Yeah, I don't like this! Were they like, hold on, this game needs to be shittier. Don't you know who we are? We're Imagineering. We can't have good music in our game.
Well, that's not a popular opinion. People mostly like this new soundtrack better.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But I'm with you right there. I'm not a fan.
Okay, we are being told that the mermaid stage sounds real good. So.
Okay.
I'll
take your word
fair
on
enough.
that.
Yeah, I'll trust Whoop as the Barbie expert in chat.
It goes to show you, though, there's a lot more to discuss about Barbie than you might think. And I'm shocked to say this might be the best game we play tonight. Then again, we got a few games left to go, so let's see if we can find a better one.
Alright, that's being called Assy Axel F, aka Assy F. Thank you, Uzi. That's wild.
So, the girls had their game in December with Barbie. How about something for the boys?
Oh yeah! Boys Town, USA.
Also coming out December 91, a game for the boys.
And Tuffy, get out!
Listen to this fucking theme remix.
Is this Fallen? Okay.
Yep, this is... I think it's Jeff Fallen? Or maybe Tim. It's Software Creation, so it's definitely one of the Fallenses. It's got their telltale arpeggios.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, it's Jeff. Thank you, Electric Blue Phone. Tuffy is a childish,
It's Jerry's cousin, the intro mentioned.
He's a cute little baby mouse. I hate
It's a
him.
baby mouse who wears a diaper and gets into a shit ton of trouble.
Yeah, it's one of those awful cousins or nephews or whatever that they keep giving other cartoon characters. Are you speeding it up?
No, it actually sounded like that.
What? Okay. I like his run.
I like that.
Boy.
Look at that jaunty little pose he
Yeah,
does.
he looks so happy.
When he stops running, he's just like, "Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
wanna buy a watch?"
Tuffy is the Scrappy Doo of the Tom and Jerry universe.
Yes.
Alright, this was a John Pickford joint. Okay, cool.
Yeah. By this point, the Pickfords had joined up, or at least one of the Pickfords had joined up with Software Creations. So it should have been a super group, right? The Pickford Bros, the Fallenses, and yet this is the game. This game, I'm sorry to say, it is bad. It's been on Cuso Grande.
He's just so happy all the time. I don't know what to say.
There's a lot about this game that's bad that isn't immediately obvious just by looking at it. But the level design is extremely frustrating. It's designed in such a way so that when you fall, you lose a lot of progress and you gotta climb back up. It's that kind of thing. We'll say the graphics are good. You get a lot of different weapons eventually.
Oh, Arnold Rumor, I remember that awful duckling. Do not remind me.
Oh god, it has fall damage! Why?
So we're being getting some insight from chat. This is unfortunately better than RSP's SNES game of this, which apparently is not so great.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to play that sometime too.
We will. There is also an unreleased Tom and Jerry game for Super Nintendo by, I think it was Software Creations actually. It was called Tom vs. Jerry. And what that game did is it used the background layer to handle Tom's animation. So he's huge, and it actually looks pretty good. The prototype was discovered, I think, a couple years ago, and that's out there if you want to play it. Just shit like that, running into Steam. Come on, I'm just trying to have fun here. I remember this looking so good in Nintendo Power, and then I actually played it as a ROM years later, and I was like, oh my god, Nintendo Power, why'd you do this?
I don't like that the spider webs aren't transparent. There's like a big block.
Yeah. What I don't like is when you move through them, it does this. It just halves your movement speed. It feels really unnatural.
I'm just not a fan.
This reminds me a lot of Wolverine for NES, which is also by Software Creations. Whatever reason, they just could not do good platformers. I think Kiwi Craze was okay, but that was already based on New Zealand story.
What are those?
He's dead.
He is. Look at his bottom half got chopped off. What the fuck?
Can't take your legs to heaven, Jerry.
Is that some kind of like? I don't know about that belief, but I guess that's some sect of Christianity I've never heard of, where it's like, sorry, only your top half goes, bottom half stays on Earth.
I don't get it either.
But you know,
someone's gonna have to read the Bible and explain that to me.
Yeah, it's somewhere like buried in James or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be James.
Yeah, definitely James.
Well, here's my last life.
Alright, that makes sense. The bottom half of his body is going to hell, and the top half going to heaven.
He has to journey to hell to find his legs.
Listen, I would love... You know how they have the Tom and Jerry doing, Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka? Why can't we do Tom and Jerry's Inferno? Where they have to go to hell to find their bottom halves. Just imagine in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
Direct a video.
Teamed up with Willy Wonka, now time to team up with Dante.
And then, they can go and they can see all the other cartoon characters in hell who they hate. Like, oh, look, it's Yogi Bear and...
Why is Yogi in hell?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, right, thou should not steal.
Yeah, he's always stealing shit. That's his life. His entire life is stealing.
He just loves to do it.
That's like what he does.
How many cartoon characters do you think got sent to hell when they died? Like all of them? This stream.
This is what are we talking about?
This stream
yes,
is.
Squiddly Diddly. Hell, absolutely. I'm making judgments. Squiddly Diddly. Hell.
We're full of philosophical questions tonight, but there's still just a few more games to go. We're almost done.
If I had to see again about Chad talking about how Yogi Bear's ass and balls are in hell, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
February 1992. The only game High Tech Expressions released that year is this one.
Hey, why is this so ominous?
The Count's pretty ominous.
I guess.
He drinks blood.
Okay, so all cartoon characters are in hell except Popeye. Got it.
Good to know. So this is a simplified game for kids. If you choose to hop, he automatically makes jumps everywhere. We're advanced, though.
Yeah, we're pretty
We can
smart.
handle running.
Alright.
Also, regret to tell you, this is RSP's final game for the platform, so...
Rip.
They were off to the greener pastures of the Super Nintendo.
Find 9.
But they kept their voice technology, and it still sounds really good. I think RSP ended up developing the most NES games for high-tech out of any company. Whether that's a good thing or not, I'll leave it up to you. Oh no. Oh, the platforming controls are bad.
Goodbye.
Well, if that's 8, this has got to be...
Hey, logic.
Got it.
Oh, I got lightning. Use that on the boss, I guess. Anyone play this? Do you have any opinions on this? This is not the worst video game.
Got it.
Yeah, this doesn't seem bad.
It's got those crisp, clear voices.
Alright, we got some folks who played it. Consensus is, it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a kid or a bored adult,
Got it.
I love the way he pauses in midair like that. Yeah, I also don't like that he does like the punch like Mario. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, he does. I didn't notice that. Check it out. I was wrong. This is 9.
There you go.
Got it.
Oh shit! Are you okay? Oh, sorry. There's an earthquake there. Be careful,
Oh,
y'all.
jeez. Yeah, that's the last thing we need now.
4.
That's not the
Oh
right
shit!
number.
Don't like that.
Oh, you get penalized for that. Alright, don't touch the wrong...
3.
No, I did it again. He's dying a little bit each time.
Got it.
Alright, it's a smaller. Okay, good. Making sure it's a small one. And just like God.
Yeah, sorry for causing that.
Yeah,
Oh, look
well-
at this!
That's 100% because I was talking about the Count and Yogi Bear sticking balls.
1.
Oh man, he hates that.
1. I agree that the music's very ominous, though.
Someone else had a small. Okay, y'all must be in the same area. That's crazy.
Are we gonna get one? I'm sorry, God. I didn't mean to talk about Yogi's dick and balls.
Listen, we're sorry that we condemned all cartoon characters to hell. That was probably
That's for you to
inappropriate.
decide, not us. Sorry.
1.
1,
2.
2,
3.
3.
You know, I don't know how old the Count is, so I don't know if he's a grampire, but
He's probably like 600 years old.
yeah. I mean, technically, if you think about it, all vampires are grampires because of their age.
Somewhere, someone, probably Krungo, posted an image of the Count and his little scene wife, the Countess.
Yes,
And-
her!
And you could totally tell that it was just 2 copies of the same puppet, one of which they put a wig and glasses on.
I love that. Goodbye, Count.
Never knew he was married.
Yeah, he has a wife who's yeah, she's a scene wife. She's real into she's got like that hair and like the it's like got colored in stripes and everything. It's all over her eye. She says "rar" a lot. Yeah, I love Deep Sesame Street lore. I'm sorry, it's really good.
If nothing else, high tech lives up to its name, and we're being educated tonight.
Alright, Uzi says, according to the 1998 book Sesame Street Unpaved, which I had as a kid actually, the Count is written to represent an adult with the psychological age of someone who is 1,832,652 years old. Love it, beautiful, mwah.
I thought I was being ridiculous by saying he was 600, but
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking big enough.
Revenant says, five divorces, And, Macumbo says, my wife,
The Count lives on today in Macaw 45 stream. You can always hear him say 555 5555. That's a joke for people who watch Macaw's stream.
Okay, more info. In the 2017 video for Wired, the Count says he's 6,523,728 years old. How old are you?
Did he know the dinosaurs? Did he get to see human evolution happen in real time? Are Muppets evolved differently from humans? Even the humanoid ones? We beat level 2.
Alright, yeah, the 5 song is eternal, yeah.
Gets stuck in my head because people always use the text-to-speech thing. Well, I've learned 2 numbers now.
Yeah,
How many are left? There can't be that many, right?
I mean...
Here we go.
5.
Oh, hello. Who's this?
Who is that? Is that a cool monkey?
Some kind of sloth?
They're just hanging out.
Okay. Are we at the zoo? What? I love that face.
That is so good. Holy shit.
I was gonna stop playing this, but I want to see the different monkeys. I'm not gonna get any numbers. I don't care.
No numbers, we're just walking.
Counts on break. Polar bear. Oh, you make him look up.
Oh, I love that. Can you look down? Oh, we can
Chicken
take a shit.
crouch.
Nice. Sorry, crouch. He's probably crouching. I don't know if vampires go to the bathroom.
Okay, AVGN Jr.
Well, I I'm sorry.
He's taking a shit. We got swans. There's half an elephant.
Oh man, it's hiding. It's like, the streamers are here. I did not sign on for this. Listen, my appearance fee is too high for you.
I'm gonna see what happens if you finish the level without enough lightning bolts.
Alright. Probably gonna get mad at you.
Not enough room in the ROM for the other half of that elephant, I guess.
What is... Oh, penguin's broken its neck.
Zebra. Also a half.
Mm-hmm. They're like, please... Look at that horrible penguin. I love it.
I'm going to go to the zoo of the half animals. Ah.
Alright.
Now for his punishment.
I don't like the way you said that.
1, 2.
True. The bottom half of those...
Not enough.
The bottom half of those animals are in hell.
Right. We've established that. So the game already takes place in hell. Oh wait, no, this is heaven then.
5.
Well, I'm confused.
I listen. I am not a I never went to. I don't know my theology, so I'm just winging it here.
Exactly 1 year later, February 1993, one of the most memorable high-tech Expressions games is released. This is also a PC port. I can't believe this game came out in '93, but here it is.
Okay, I
Made
like
by
this design.
Radiant Software, the people who brought you California Raisins on NES. Or should I say didn't bring you. It was never released. That's Rollerblade Racer! Alright, the first person to post the cover of this game wins absolutely nothing. But this game has a great cover.
It really does.
Look at this kid.
I'm Kirk.
This is a very poor redraw of what's actually a very high color and detailed design in the PC version. By '93, DOS games look pretty good. This does not.
I don't like this.
This is Kirk. He likes to rollerblade.
Alright.
We gotta qualify for the Rollerblade Championships. That was a thing they had back in 1993? Alex tells me rollerblading was late 80s, early 90s, but...
It was... 93 would have been closer to the tail end. I would say 95 was when rollerblading may not have been as, I guess, cool or whatever, but...
It was on its way out, I'm pretty sure.
It was at the tail end.
I do not want to practice. I know how to rollerblade, thank you. So look at this shit.
Ooh, I don't like this. Wow, your neighborhood really...
We gotta work on infrastructure.
Yeah, we need to repave, man. We need to...
Oh god! Fuck it, I'm staying on the sidewalk. Now, this is a game about doing cool skate tricks, so you can get to the skate championship.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, drag, this looks like a combination of Paperboy and Yobro. I agree. Look at this.
Very obvious Paperboy influence. I guess the sprite is pretty big, that's cool. But seriously, look up the DOS version and tell me how much better that looks compared to this. Like, this looks like total garbage.
Thank you for posting the Rollerblade game cover. You win.
Yeah, there you go.
Juan, you win the fact that we played Elmo and Big Bird games earlier.
You got your reward.
Yeah, this is shitty Paperboy. I don't...
I'm jumping.
What is this?
Oh god, he crushed the dog! That poor dog!
Oh my god! Danny, what did you do?
Also, what happened to his arm? Jeez.
Oh my god, he is
I'm gonna play it
dead.
safe. I'm gonna skate on the grass.
Okay.
Oh, that's not safe either.
Alright, we're being shown... That's the Metro Cross cover. That's not rollerblading.
That's a much better cover.
God, I wish that were me.
I think there's different moves you can do, like if you hit B then A or something. There you go. Oh.
I read that there's a glitch where...
He's walking off into the moonlight.
I saw Arnold Rimmer mention that there's a... I think it was Arnold Rimmer mentioned there's a glitch where every time you do a trick you fall, so... That's beautiful.
That one trick, yeah, it just doesn't work. Well, unfortunately we've broken all of our bones.
Are we
But
dead?
inline skating's so fun, we should try again.
Yeah.
Let's practice, I guess. So practice mode gives you an actual street that's been taken care of by the city instead of your neighborhood, which the mayor hates for some reason.
Sorry, neighbor.
Yeah. You can crouch. You can kick. I didn't know that. You can do a jump. What are other moves? What else can you do on inline skates?
Kick, jump. See? Yeah, you can't do any tricks because you die.
You fall on your ass. Accurate. Alright, let's try again.
Okay, according to Arnold Rimmer, the Pickford brothers did mention working on a Rollerblade Racer for NES that got canceled, so...
What? That would have been better than this. Zippo Games is not a great developer, but it would have been better than whatever this is trying to be.
See, you do a trick and you die!
Mm-hmm.
Oh good, the dog's gonna... Okay, no, the dog just gave up.
NES Paperboy ain't that great, but... it's a better game. I'm just talking about better games. We should focus on what we have.
Mm-hmm.
What our parents were nice enough to buy us.
What our parents could find for $5 at Pick and Save.
Well, we couldn't find you any rollerblades. No one's doing that anymore, but... found this great game for $5 at KB.
Okay, I gotta ask. Did you go to Circuit City as a kid? And
No.
Okay, never mind. Did anybody go to Circuit City as a kid? And if you did, do you remember there being like tubs full of discount games in the 80s? Because
they were there right when they were about to close. That's how I got a bunch of games.
I love those tubs! I went wild in those tubs! Oh man, I love the rollerblade pride flag there.
Oh man, we're almost qualified.
Mm-hmm.
It's bonus time.
Alright.
Overtake pedestrians, cyclists, and other skaters on the left.
Got it.
Is this music?
What? What? Yeah, this is a really like hyper cat on the keyboard.
This is Beavis when he turns into Cornholio.
This is Cornholio. We call this Cornholio core.
I'm almost qualified. Let's see if we can do this. I think we're ready to skate in the city. Maybe not.
That.
Maybe not. Tripped over a dog. Why are we skating in the middle of the street anyway?
I mean, you're social distancing, baby.
Oh, good point. These dogs sure aren't. Alright, dogs are immune.
We're not hurting the dogs on purpose. It's just happening.
They're running out into the street. The city streets. We got a real problem with stray dogs. Stray brown dogs that no one wanted. Don't you? Okay. I gotta get to the end here so we can qualify. I've never qualified for the championships.
You can do it, Danny.
Yeah! Hey, free dog!
Hey, someone get that dog!
Oh, you're not gonna give me the championships? I gotta keep playing your bullshit video game? Safety tip 4, always skate under control. Don't drink a shit ton of whiskey and strap on your rollerblades.
Please never I mean, if you want... Okay, I can't stop you from drinking whiskey and rollerblading, but if you wanna, you know...
I'm shocked to say this, but I'm actually kind of having fun with this game. It's bad, for sure. It was way behind the times, even, but...
Estefane only skates under Alt or Shift. Smart.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's talking about their favorite game tubs. There's one at Kmart. There's one at, Tyzo's mentioned one at, one of the stores there. That's beautiful. I love game tubs. Bring back, you know what, when all this after quarantine, we need game tubs. That will be what brings us all together. Oh, hey, you're at the beach.
You know, I think this might be the second best high-tech expressions game. At least those we played so far. It's no Barbie, but it's also no win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, it's much better than that, at least.
They got these damn sand dogs here. They come from the sand. That's why there's so many of them.
Game tub. I mean, okay, so game tubs do exist, but unfortunately it's all AAA, mad, and boo.
Yeah.
We need better game tubs.
Ooh,
Wow, you just
Wow.
splinted that. That dog was about to eat you.
hell of a road rash there. No idea if we're anywhere close to finishing this game, but that's Rollerblade Racer. Better than I gave it credit for.
Yeah.
Got a couple games left. Next month in 93, they're spoiling us 2 games in 1 year.
Ooh.
March 1993 was this game.
Oh, hey.
Their second to last release, Mickey Safari and Letterland, by Beam Software.
Oh, I like this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. This could be okay.
I hate to say it, but they got stiff competition when it comes to Disney platformers, you know?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Then again, this was way after the heyday of DuckTales and Rescue Rangers. Maybe this is good. I don't know, I've never actually played this. Look at all those letters.
Oh, man. Singing normal. Hey, it's Mickey. Okay. Oh God! Watch out, Mickey. Okay.
I thought he was gonna hit him too.
Yeah.
Just gonna plow right over Mickey.
Goofy, why?
Huh.
You know, I've never played this before, but I remember seeing it for rent and being like, I'm curious.
I've never played it either, even though I've played like every Nintendo game. Oh, he slides back down automatically.
Buh.
Ugh.
Got it.
What do you think that word is?
Bot? Bet?
I think it's Bet. He wants to go to the horse racing track.
Yeah, one thing I do know about Mickey Mouse is that he has a gambling problem.
Bat.
Oh, bat.
Oh, we've come full circle. Remember win, lose,
Yeah.
or draw?
With the strike, yeah.
Terrifying looking bat.
That's scary as shit.
That bat has rabies for sure.
Jesus.
Thanks, Mickey. Well, we're gonna put the bat in the grinder.
Oh my God. What is your problem, Goofy? Okay, I don't care. I'm Mickey. I'm just going on.
Mickey's very monochrome.
Huh. Does he want Z? Okay, here you go, man. Look
Yay,
at her
yay,
little
yay,
fit there.
yay, Mickey is... He's not off-model, he just looks a little strange, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Alright, Caribbean Vacation with Mickey. And Goofy.
And Goofy. He just kind of sits back and does all the messed up thing. I don't like him. Okay, Vlad mentions that High Tech was actually going to work on had an I Dream of Genie game in production for a while. So crazy.
What? Oh, I'm gonna blow your freaking mind.
Okay.
According to Wikipedia, they had a game in development for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis based on Rover Dangerfield.
Okay, I saw Smebble mention that at the beginning, and I thought I was just being punked, being pranked, being
I've seen
goofed.
that. I don't know the source for that, and I'm kind of up on my unreleased games, and I've never heard of it, but I want to believe. I want to believe there's an unreleased Rover Dangerfield game.
Alright, chat's accusing Mickey of being a colonialist.
A little bit.
What do you think this is, gum?
Ooh,
Gam?
he took a hard fall there.
He's fine. He can survive a lot of things.
Also, I didn't get all the letters. Goofy's not gonna like this.
Well, Goofy can do what he wants.
I know what you were gonna say. Can't think of many platformers Beam Software made, but this one's not bad. He's got a little bit of momentum to him, but it's not out of control or anything. Oh, it didn't matter that I didn't get all the letters. Cool.
That's fine. We can just go to Hippo Town, USA.
All aboard for Hippo Town, USA.
Gosh, Mickey, time to get some artifacts for the museum. I'm not gonna ask permission.
I'm gonna start a store. Call it Hobby Lobby. Oh, he can hop and bop. Okay, good. This is a platformer now. Well, it's very simple, but then again, it's also supposed to be for kids and is explicitly educational. Whereas DuckTales, it's more like just a fun platformer.
Oh, damn. It's okay.
He falls, but he doesn't take damage. In fact, can he die? Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Oh yeah, because he's Mickey, and Disney would never let Mickey suffer.
Right, yeah, Mickey can't die.
Mickey can never suffer like that.
right side of the screen here. It's neat.
I do like that. I'm immortal, kid! You're never gonna get public domain ever again as long as I'm around!
Hey.
He loves hay. He's a big hay stan. He floods hashtags with pictures of hay.
He's gonna eat that hay. You know, I hate to say it, but I think we've seen all there is to see of this game.
Yeah, I think we can move on. We're almost done with the show.
Yep, this is our final game. We've reached the end. High-Tech Expressions was active on NES between 89 and 94, believe it or not. Much longer than many other companies. They didn't join in as quickly as a lot of other people did, notably Japanese developers, but once they saw that gravy train, they hopped on it and made gravy. I'm tired.
I want gravy, too.
So here we are, the end. 1994, March. March 1994, you're releasing an NES game. 6 months from now, the Sega Saturn would premiere in Japan.
Alright, what do they got? What do they got for me?
This is one of the 10 final NES games released here in the States. It was released in between Mega Man 6 and Star Tropics 2, so super, super late. And it's Mickey in Numberland.
Oh, who gives him?
Oh, it's Pete.
Hey, look at him! Look at him go. Is he stealing the concept of numbers? Honestly, I respect that.
Oh no! Donald Duck's the sheriff! And he shaved his head!
Donald Duck looks... Duck of Finland! I don't know what else to say!
Alright. Well, one of the final games ever released for NES, and it's
ADAB!
And it's this.
People do not like Skinhead Donald. They're mad at him.
I don't either. Why do you do that?
No one likes Donald like that. Yeah, I do not support that Donald. That Donald is not canonical in my imagination.
And this controls a whole lot like the other game. Yeah, it's the companion game to Mickey in Letterland. This time, he's after the numbers.
Okay.
The phone hurts you! I don't like...
He's a millennial.
I don't like talking on the phone either.
I was gonna say, I'm the same.
Today's quest, we've got to call the store to refill our prescriptions.
No, thank you!
Can't they do this shit online already?
That's not a one.
No, he does not like the number 3.
I don't know. There's something about these cartoons and athletic gear that I'm just like, what are you doing?
Looks a little strange. I guess he's getting with the 90s. We were all dressed like that.
Oh, he's playing basketball. Okay. He's a sports Mickey. Then why is Donald a weird sheriff?
10. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, we're putting them in order. Good.
You know, I barely remember Mickey's rap album. I do remember his disco album, though.
I bet that exists.
Oh, no, it's real. I wouldn't make that up. You know me.
So we've arrived at the end here. Why don't we discuss what we've seen? What do we think of High-Tech Expressions?
They're not great.
Before the stream, I was talking about how people always shit-talk Acclaim and LJN for all the stuff they put out, but aside from the last few games we played some real shit. Like, just pure garbage. Not even good graphically, just putrid in terms of gameplay. I guess they kind of redeemed themselves at the end, but good lord. Oh no, Mickey! Okay, good. I thought he was gonna get processed.
I don't think Disney would let them eat Mickey. I mean... Alright, yeah, Tom and Jerry is great, is okay, but not great. Agree.
Yeah, the best they ever got was just okay games, right? Like Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
When Imagineering is the sole bright spot in a sea of darkness, you know something's wrong. Barbie was okay. Tom and Jerry, I could play if you made me.
Mm-hmm.
These Mickey games, they're simple, but they're playable. But also not great for being in 1994.
I mean, it's something. We've got big Barbie fans. Barbie is OP. Barbie ruled. Let's see. Arnold Limmer says Orb 3D is bad, but it's so weird. I gotta respect it.
It's like nothing else. Yeah, you got that. I still don't like it though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a dinosaur.
Holy, look at you! Wait, why is Goofy and Ludwig von Drake in
That's who that is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's Ludwig. All right. Hey, buddy. Give you a kiss. Mwah. It's been a long day.
I was gonna say, Mickey, you freak. I love you.
I still think there may be worse publishers. Like, there has to be a publisher who didn't release anything worthwhile. It would be like this library, but no Barbie and no Tom and Jerry. Anyone have any ideas about who the worst publisher may be? I say Mindscape.
I see THQ.
THQ is horrible. I might say THQ.
US Gold.
I can't think of a single good THQ game. US Gold is an NES.
LJN. A lot of LJN people. A lot of people not liking LJN. Yeah, it's LJN and THQ seems to be what chat is
Okay,
not a fan of.
so maybe our patrons didn't pick the very worst publisher. We'll
Thank you.
have to do this again to find out for sure.
Yeah, make us suffer more, okay?
So next time, vote for LJN. I'm gonna beat this, and then we're gonna beat the game. Big telescope.
Wait, is this the end of the game?
I think so.
Oh shit! Right as we're about to end. Cool. Will you beat a game? Will you do it
I've never beaten a game.
in your life?
Never.
Man, me either.
Yes. Oh no, I was supposed
Danny!
to. I messed it up. Again, long day. Oh, it makes you do these levels multiple times.
Yeah,
it looks
now
like.
we're done.
Is this level 2? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
each
nice.
world you got to do multiple levels. Well, there you go. That is the final release from High Tech Expressions, Mickey and Numberland, coming in at the last possible minute, joining the other such luminaries as Star Tropics 2 and Wario's Woods.
I was gonna mention that. Yeah.
High Tech Expressions. I still don't like them. I've now played every single one of their NES games, and that's my conclusion. Don't like them. Don't trust them. Don't want to play a single other game they made. I am, however, intrigued by that one company, Mind's Eye.
Yeah.
What was happening there? That they made a completed Funhouse game, and yet it was so horrible that they had to scrap it and give it to another developer.
I want to see it.
I want to play that. You know who you are, person who owns this cart, and I know who you are too. We disagree on many things, but we can all agree on something. I want to play Funhouse. That's what we can agree on.
I want to play Funhouse too.
Give me that ROM. You can't sell it. No one's going to buy a repo run. Just release it here on... I'll release it on the stream. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll give out Funhouse for free here on the stream. That's my offer for you. You can remain anonymous. You can do whatever. I'll be your Funhouse distribution point.
Yeah.
This mystery must be solved.
We'll be your ROM deep throat or whatever. I don't.
And on that note, that's the end of the show.